with me, Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Luol Deng and Carlos Boozer, they're in the forward slots. Rip Hamilton out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Noah in at the 5. And for the Thunder, Durant, Ibaka, and Perkins compose the front court. Westbrook and Harden in the backcourt. Now here's Durant. Pulls up. Hits the jump hook.
Well, Kevin Durant creates so much space for his shot. I thought at times he settled a little bit too much for long-range shots. Where he can make the most improvement is down on the block with a post game.
You know, you wouldn't pin the point guard tag on him the way he throws it down like that.
No way!
Now, monster dunks like that, I mean, that's not just for big fellas, guys. I mean, the little guys can do that at times, too.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, Scott Brooks gave me a couple of minutes to catch up with him. He believes this game hinges on how well they can fare against the defense they're up against. A defense that coach believes to be one of the best in the league. He said, quote, "We know they are a strong unit on that end, but we still have to take it to them. We need to dictate what happens on our possessions. They want to be assertive, Kevin."
Wonderful, Doris. Thanks for the report.
You know, that strong defense on the other side obviously has them a big concern.
Yeah, no question. And they're so good when you isolate, they're going to really close you down. So you've got to keep player movement. Ball movement. Try to get that defense on the move. That's the only way you're going to get good shots against this team.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Deng.
So a couple of poor possessions now in a row consecutive. Both times turnover. That's not productive basketball. That's not winning basketball.
No, Clark, you know, you start stringing errors back-to-back together, you lose all momentum in this game. How about the Bulls' improvement a year ago, guys? They won 62 games, up from 41 in the previous year. Once again, Chicago has become a dominant team.
Rose against Westbrook. And Serge Ibaka, the bucket on the assist by Westbrook. And dominant is the right word, as you mentioned, with the Bulls. They just ran away with the regular season.
Kevin, it's been a while since the Bulls had the best record in the NBA, but the way they came together, it wasn't really shocking. They were good defensively, and they had chemistry and cohesiveness offensively.
Now here's Westbrook. Takes it up. And again, Kevin Durant. Durant's got 6.
Yeah, I think defensively, you've got to commit a second defender because he's just destroying you right now.
Yeah, one-on-one, he's been a handful.
Nice defense, poking that one out of bounds.
You know, just a nanosecond quicker, and they would have been going the other way.
Here's Rose. Rose is called for the charge. That's his first foul.
Good call there. He got his feet planted. He was definitely set.
Yeah, that's excellent anticipation, Steve. He got out in front and was able to set his feet and take the charge.
Westbrook against Rose. For 3. Westbrook, no good.
Tough three-point try there with a hand in his face.
Boy, you'd be lucky to make that one against great defense. You know, for so long, the best point guard talk had been between Paul, Nash, and Darren Williams. But Rose might have thrust himself in the front of the conversation last year.
Well, back to Rose, Steve, he certainly made a strong case with his play.
Well, he was phenomenal in terms of his point guard play, his evolution offensively. And the numbers don't tell the entire story from him. He's such a pure scorer, but gutsy as well, and a leader for his team, and modest.
The jam by Kevin Durant.
Now that's just rubbing it in, fella.
Throwing it down with style.
These folks are not going to forget that one anytime soon.
Rose commits the charge. That'll be his second foul of the game. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the first. Deng against Durant. shot is blocked. And they keep possession. Ibaka in the post. He's covered by Boozer.
Scott Brooks enjoyed a long career in the NBA before becoming a coach playing point for a lot of teams over the course of 11 seasons in the league.
The Thunder leading by 4. Knocked away. It's stolen by Rose. Makes the out. The sledgehammer.
That should be illegal, Kevin.
As soon as they forced that turnover, they really attacked the rim. I like that.
Yeah, I agree with you. I thought that was the highlight of the sequence.
And Durant backing in. Let's go. The Thunder with another miss.
Look at the big man there. He knows how to go up and get that rebound.
Rose with the charge, and that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Here is Harden. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Covered by Hamilton.
Just lost track of where he was on the floor.
Here's Rose. There's 42 seconds left in the first. Noah. Hamilton outside. And it's Harden picking him up. The Thunder with the lead. Fast break, here they come. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Tell you what, I bet that's the best assist we're going to see tonight.
Well, he laid it up there, Steve, a pass where only his teammate could get it.
Perfect timing, baby. That's what you need to make that kind of connection.
Rose dishes to Hamilton. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
Like he may have been showboating a little bit at the end of that one.
Here's Harden. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. Here comes Rose.
Look, I mean, the Thunder 2 seasons.
And that makes it a tie ball game.
Great job taking that one all the way to the hoop.
Yeah, he made the D look non-existent and foolish there.
Well, I like what the Bulls have done the last couple of years. They've really put a nice team together. Carlos Boozer, a great scorer and rebounder, down on the block. But he has helped defensively with his teammates. And they really seem to work well together on that front line.
Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
You know, with the extra weight he has over his man there, I mean, he's going to be hard to slow down when he gets ahead of steam. Those extra LBs make a difference.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris. And Rose. Throws it down hard.
There isn't anybody in the building that didn't appreciate that throwdown.
Well, Steve, that's as fancy a finish as you could possibly get.
A serious degree of difficulty on that one.
Derrick Rose, the reigning MVP, didn't take his foot off the gas pedal in last year's playoff. Continued his outstanding play.
Here's Durant. Money on the 10-footer. Durant's got 10.
He has such a calm demeanor when he locks in, takes his time, and finishes.
Well, back to Rose in the playoffs, Clark, it seemed like each round teams would try and find ways to slow him down.
Well, yeah, Kevin, he had an answer for everybody except LeBron James. When Miami put LeBron on during that Eastern Conference Finals series, there was nothing Rose could do. And so he's going to go back to the drawing board and continue to add to his game. He's got to continue to work on that outside shot. But, wow, and that was impressive defense by LeBron James. He's so graceful around the rim. Sometimes you forget how strong he is.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
You know, the Thunder guys showed their talent in the playoffs last season. I think that devastating loss to Dallas in Game 4 of the conference finals was where they finally kind of caved in.
He hits both from the stripe.
And Clark, you mentioned Game 4 of that Oklahoma City-Dallas series. 15-point lead for the Thunder with 5 minutes left in the game. Dallas came back and forced overtime. I remember the Thunder's incredible fans. Even amidst the most heartbreaking loss of the season, they were chanting OKC, OKC till the bitter end. They have diehard support there in Oklahoma City.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Here's Durant. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. 14 points for Kevin Durant. Straight up. And it's Boozer that time on the assist by Rose. And the Bulls lead by 3.
Boy, that floater takes such a nice touch.
Kicks guard. From deep. They get it back. Here's Westbrook. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Westbrook's got 4 this quarter.
In the first, he had trouble hitting with any consistency. But here in the second, he's turned it around.
And it's Boozer that time on the assist by Rose. Rose has got 5 assists in the game. Durant kicks to Westbrook. The feed to Harden. This one for 3. It's all in by the Bulls.
Well, neither team has really gained an edge rebounding-wise here, and the score reflects that.
Well, if one team can start hitting the boards harder, I mean, it'll give them a good chance to pull away.
Here is Harden. Bang against Durant. Pushes up. No luck.
You know, his reputation is such that you'd be surprised with him missing any layup opportunities.
And stolen by Perkins. And here they come. Ibaka, the pass to Durant. No good from Perkins. The Bulls leading by 3. Rose dishes to Dang.
That's just a beautiful fast break.
Definitely. Textbook all the way to the nice finish at the rim.
The shot's good from Westbrook.
You recognize there a good job by him that he could find some room behind that three-point line on the break.
Hamilton gets the boost. Blocked. And here the Thunder now, trailing by 2. Durant, the pass to Harden. Goes straight up. He nails it. And we're tied up. Harden's got his second basket of the game.
That's 4 of their last 5 buckets now coming in the green area.
They're in attack mode right now, barreling in there with bad man intention.
Tipped. Chicago with the ball. Here's Hamilton. And the Bulls with another miss. And here's Perkins. Looking for his first bucket of the game. And here's Harden for 3. Nice D from Dang.
Not the best shot. Long range and with a defender right in his space.
And defensively, that's the kind of work he's known for. I mean, he loved.
It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. Back in a moment from Oklahoma City. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Chicago with the ball.
You know, seeing the Bulls here, they were just absolutely terrific against the Western Conference last year, and I don't think that should be a surprise at all.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Teams all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the Thunder. Durant, Ibaka, and Perkins compose the front court. Westbrook and Harden in the back. Like you mentioned, the Bulls in the West, Steve, they were 23-7 against the conference. Very good numbers.
That was the best mark of any team in the East. 3 more wins than the Heat, who came in second with 20.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Kendrick Perkins, a Boston Celtic for his entire NBA career prior to the trade last season, he said, "It kind of felt like the worst day of my life when I got traded from the Seas." Fortunately for Perk, he headed to a young team on the rise in Oklahoma City. When I got here, he said, everything just kind of blew me away. The organization is first class. I'm impressed with everything, how things are handled here. Great staff, just unbelievable. And now in his first full season with the Thunder, Perkins definitely settling in.
Yep.
But maybe the play of the game right there.
An alley-oop slam is always going to be at the top of the list there, Clark. You're right.
That's one of my favorite plays in basketball, guys. I like the way he attacked the mismatch, using his speed to get that shot up.
Definitely, I agree. I mean, sometimes it forces you to be a bit more creative in that situation.
Ibaka, no luck.
And this is why you need size inside, the ability to contest shots and force misses.
See, that's exactly right. Even when you get in close, it's still a tough shot.
Offensive rebound. Rose kicks to Hamilton. Second shot opportunity. Boozer dishes to Hamilton. Deflected by Westbrook. And the Thunder recover. Oklahoma City trailing. Harden is called for charging. That will get him his fourth foul of the game. And so here is Chicago. They lead by 1. Rose kicks to Hamilton. Takes the three. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Hamilton's got 5 now. No good from Perkins. The Bulls leading by 4. Perkins hits the reach-in call. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Thunder making a switch here. Fisher's checked in. Right side Rose. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Come on now, I didn't see. Can you believe that finish? Boy, a little bit of flair and flavor at the end of it.
Oh, that'll be a fan favorite.
That was not your average typical dunk. So tough to hit a three like that in transition.
Three-pointer. They get the rebound and finished off by Noah.
Simply tenacious play out of that young fella.
Yeah, excellent putback jam, you're right.
Well, that's what he prides himself on. Hard work under the glass.
Perkins kicks to Durant. Puts up a three. Joakim Noah grabs the miss. Chicago leading.
You know, the Bulls were a tough team while traveling last season and ended up with the second most road wins in the Eastern Conference, trailing only the Miami Heat.
That was a dangerous pass, but he put it right where it had to be.
Here's Westbrook. Snatched up. Perkins, the pass to Fisher. Another shot. Shot's good by Ibaka.
There was no question about it. He was going to finish that one off.
Mark talking about the Bulls on the road. They got those 26 road wins by, I think, getting really tough.
Well, they're such a good rebounding team, guys. And when you rebound on the road, it gives you a chance to win.
Here's Boozer. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Durant's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And Rose picks him up defensively. Durant dishes to Fisher. No good on the triple.
Now that's a clinical example of how to get up.
Oh! Ho, ho!
Finding the open man every trip down the floor.
Certainly seems like he's doing that, Steve. I mean, it's been a great passing day for him.
No good from Perkins. Deflected. The Bulls leading by 7.
A chance to go for the 2-for-1.
Well, we'll see if they can do that.
And the rejection by Perkins. And it's the Thunder with the ball. They trail by 7. Good. 19 points for Kevin Durant. Nice, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
It sure does, Clark. And look at the assist totals. They're piling up. I mean, this has been a nice game execution-wise for this club.
Lets the three fly. Can't get it to go. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Fantastic. Here's Fisher. So for Chicago right now, Carlos Boozer and Joakim Noah, they're inside. Rose and Dang on the floor. And it's Hamilton in at the shooting guard. Durant, that's good. Banked in off the glass. 21 points for Rose.
He's gotten himself involved in just about every aspect of this game.
Yeah, it's been a fantastic all-around performance, guys.
Difficult shot from mid-range, and the defense was all over him.
Oh, I like the close out there, Steve. Well done.
Here's Fisher. Guys, there's still time for them to make a run.
But the margin of error is hissing.
Well, yeah, there's not much margin at all, Clark. I mean, they can't afford to waste any more possessions.
Pulls up, and it's blocked. Now Cephalosha. Unload from 9. And it's Durant, that time on the assist from Cephalosha. 23 points for Kevin Durant. Back today. From downtown, the shot no good. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. Here's Durant. Durant with another miss. The Bulls leading by 8. And Hamilton gets it to go on the assist by Rose. Hamilton's got 5 points now in the quarter. Top of the key. Here's Fisher. They grab their own miss. Cephalosha kicks to Durant. And Rose picks him up defensively. There's the 3. And it's Perkins with the jam. Here's Rose. Into Noah. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
That's the kind of lead pass we've seen him make over and over again.
Here's Cephalosha. The shot is off. Nice D from Rose. Oh, and a nice defensive play to interrupt the alley-oop. Here's Ibaka. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
Well, they really look to run immediately after that turnover.
Well, that's how you cash in. You don't want to waste any time after the turnover. Go at it right away. What a performance from Joakim Noah here. He's got 10 rebounds and 12 points. This is something special. I mean, he hasn't missed a single shot.
It's hard to find words to describe it.
And so he hits both. Here's Fisher. Guys, their comeback bid better get started.
I think there's still enough time for him here, Kevin. I think there's a good chance they can make it happen.
I don't know. I mean, it's going to take a pretty big run. They're going to have to be almost perfect to get this one done.
Rose passes to Boozer. And there's the pass to Dang. Rose kicks to Dang. Wide open look. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. 6 points for Luol Deng. Here's Fisher, and again it's Oklahoma City.
Not really the shot they were looking for, but still they got it to go.
Here's Hamilton. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Thunder trailing by 10. Jacks up a 3. And Luol Deng pulls it down.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
That's the right call. They tried to take the charge, but did not have position.
No, he didn't, Steve. He was out of position and a clear block.
Russell Westbrook in for Thabo Cephalosha. Rose gets the bucket. And it's a 12-point Bulls lead.
They're just getting better offensively as the game goes along. Making good choices and getting high percentage shots.
And they're playing hard and playing smart too, Steve. They've just been very, very good.
Oh, wow! And a big-time jam right there.
Good job there. No hesitation taking the ball right to the rack.
You know what, guys? Always the best plan in that situation.
Here's Westbrook. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Rose dishes to Dang. Stolen by Durant. Here's a quick shot. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Durant. 20 points for Russell Westbrook. Richard Hamilton on the wing. He's covered by Fisher. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
That's going to be tough here, Clark.
You know, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, they need some big plays to steal this one. How about that? Nice and easy right there.
Yeah, he didn't even try to do too much.
No fancy stuff. He'll just take his 2 points, go back and play some defense. You got to like the interior defense, guys. Really strong, protecting the rim.
Got that one up quick. Now it's just a 3-point Bulls lead.
They're closing in here. Their offense heating up.
Well, you want to maintain contact, and after this nice run here, they made up some ground, and they're right where they want to be.
Rose passes to Boozer. 5 on the clock. To stop the run. Money!
They're looking good here, adding to this lead.
Yeah, you know, time winding down here, the score and the clock clearly in their favor.
Westbrook, no good. And now we've got the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Gets them both, and it's a 7-point ball game.
Clutch free throws there. He drained them all to raise the lead.
Long range from the inbound. Fisher can't hit. Now here's Dang. From deep, Rose. And it's good. And the Bulls lead by 10.
That's probably going to do it. They are just putting this team away.
Steve, I thought they caught fire just at the right time, blowing this one wide open as the clock winds down.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, Jordan presents our player of the game, Derrick Rose.
How y'all doing out there? All right. Thank you for joining me this evening. How y'all feel? Cause I feel so. How you feel? Awesome. I guess that's awesome. You fine and your awesome. Wanna roll? Awesome. Well, let's go. Awesome. Yeah. Hands in the sky like AWE. Some call me awesome. Some call me busy. Call me often. Gator on my shirt. What did it look awesome? I'm good. Please don't cross them. How rude. Stephanie Tanner, you don't gotta watch me, but please watch your manners. And I be getting green so mean. Bruce Banner, give the flow and presence, man. Yeah, okay. I'm the best, I don't have to practice. Double team, I don't have to pass it. Ballin' hard in our Chevrolets, more vets than the Dallas Mavericks. Hall of Famer like Shaq and Magic. Kobe Bryant, now back to back it. Shoot the 3 if I have to nash it. Dwight Howard when